morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader. This is Marie. This market is pumping up, so let's see, pumping down actually. Let's see, it's looking a little bit higher, but like when we look here, we really gap down overnight, like a couple dollars. So, tariff situation still not solved. Like this thing just keep creating noise and uncertainty on the market. So let's see if we find anything that trade relatively good. I know I having pretty much Nvidia and PLTR, but lately those guys haven't been moving much, especially Nvidia. It's very choppy since I don't know, like a month. So Marie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. A beautiful Monday morning. Slept in and looking forward to a very productive week of trading.
Yeah, very nice.
And how are you doing?
Yeah, the same here. Very good. Just working and trying to do the best we can. So weekend was good. A little bit too busy, but doing good. Doing good in general. And as I say to you, like trading wise, gonna keep being patient. Gonna try to take smaller losses or break even as much as possible. Let's change this thing. I have 3 weeks not doing good, so and I have to change it. I have to do something. So
I like that.
let's see what we can do. Like you did very well Friday, I think it was.
Yes.
And that's
implementing what we talked about. So that was a seed that you had planted, saying that, but just by analyzing charts, saying, well, see, it goes there, it goes here, it goes there. Okay, well, why don't we do exactly that and take some, since we don't have those long moves or those perfect prices, well, let's protect ourselves and take more partials, right?
Yeah, basically that station to a station,
yeah, exactly.
order to order. And if you don't want to offer more than that, well, let's be out.
And maybe they will offer more than that, but at least you've got some in your pocket, right?
Yeah, definitely. So it has a lot of value for me. I saw how you did it Friday, so let's see if I can do similar things.
Yeah,
so,
let's see if I can reproduce it.
There's
that too, right? There's that too. There's that.
Since the first time I am analyzing that thing is because of you, because that's your practice mode.
Thank you.
So, but yeah. So basically, I have to check if we have any news today. I know we have probably heavy earnings this week. Let's see. As news, we have at 9:45 S&P Global Composite PMI, the final. S&P Global Service PMI, also the final. We have ISM Service PMI, ISM Service Business Activity, and that's at 10. Before that was at 9:45. So since the ISM Service PMI, that's at 10. Service business activity as well, service employment, service new orders. So we only will have to watch out from what I can see for 9:45 and 10 o'clock. So let's see what this market really wants to offer. That's a big gap down on the SPY. Like $5. Like technically it closed at around, actually let's say precisely, it closed at 566 with 76 cents, and right now it's at like almost $5, like 562.50. So yeah, let's see what it wants to do. So in the 60-minute chart, I like to go by the weekly. So the weekly chart, we are looking strong in the weekly chart, I would say. For SPY,
Did you
Yeah.
hear the news about NVIDIA? So they're trying to, because they believe that NVIDIA's chips, though they're restricted in China, they're still going in.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got capability of tracking them. So like Google tracks all of its chips and
Mhm.
its the users or where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So they say that the same thing is possible with NVIDIA. So we'll see what happens with
So
that.
they want to track the chips.
Well, they say like right now the reason that it tanked a whole lot, right? It was because that the chips were China said we're not going to buy your chips anymore and NVIDIA chips, but
Mhm.
they believe that they're still going there. So they want to track by being smuggled in.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to see if that, I don't know how it's going to help them because it's just going to restrict them even more and I think piss everybody off. But hey, that's what they're talking about right now.
I guess that one of the problem with that is like, like Nvidia made those chips, but like INTC, like many companies like are distributors of those chips.
Mm-hmm.
So like at some point, yes, they can control like to whom they have sell and like to whom they will be selling, but at some point it could be almost impossible to just like get on track. It's like we are not going there. Not sure about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you catch the idea of what I'm trying to
Absolutely.
say. Yeah. So coming back to looking at SPY, like we are still strong. Like winning, like even with this little gap down here. So I have probably the question is: are we gonna be making lower lows in the daily chart? Let's see.
Yeah, the PCL at 566, 75 is quite high
Mm-hmm.
up there, from where it is there. So is it a possibility? Hey, that we retest that? I think it's definitely a possibility. Whatever that was resistant, because where we are trading right now was a resistance last week. So is that going to be a support now going forward? That'd be very nice, very, very nice. It would display strength in the market, but
Mhm.
with everything happening with tariffs and uncertainty,
Yes. Guess it can look like if we are dreaming or something like that, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. We need to keep nimble because we never know what's going to happen. Fake news or real news that's going to be coming up. Even real news, the market reacts differently than it usually does to the real news. If we've got good numbers, it's going to flush, or if it's got bad numbers, it's going to peak up, which is really, really crazy. So yes, the tape tells us a lot and we need to be very nimble, I find.
Yeah. So for SPY, I'm basically done coming.
Okay.
It's,
Well, I'd like to note that the volume today is very, very low. If we're looking at the volume and we're 925, it's very, very low. Though the VIX, I would have to say, is acceptable, it really dropped compared to what we were trading last week, right?
Yeah.
So, what is that going to represent? Not sure. And it even dropped from pre-market this morning, right? So, but the volume, very, very low. So TQQ is the first one there. And it's doing exactly like we know, right? Exactly like NVIDIA is like SPY is doing. Caught in a band of 58 and 57.5. So I'm going to be aware of that. I think we should be aware of that. And then 57.50 seems to be a very big stack right there. So, hey, let's hope that that's the furthest that it's going to go today, and it's going to be popping from there, because we find the same thing in SPY as well. So,
Nice. It's the first one in volume for me is PLTR, but just
Yes.
as you say, like very very low.
TQQ is first, but then we've got PLTR. So PLTR, my concern is with that is if we're looking at the tape, we've got a very large position.
125.
Exactly, and that's not very far from there, right? So it seems, and then you've got another one that's large, and that's at 123. So it seems to be caught in between those bands. So I'm not going to be touching the LTR with the 10-foot pole, not today. Way too rangy. If it flushes, then it could be a good, like for me, short, but it's way too high for me to be looking at a long on PLTR.
That's how it is looking to me. That is like a probably a flush name.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it has the highest volume at around 24. So I haven't been able to break through. So yeah, the fact that you haven't been able to break through is like probably this could be a short.
Mm-hmm. Then we're looking at NVIDIA, I agree with you. We're looking at NVIDIA, and NVIDIA, again, very rangy there as well. We're looking at the 114, that's got a good position there at 139, but then 200. But then we've got the 112.15, that's the other, and 112. So that would be another one that on a pop I would short. Very rangy as well. Excuse me, so I don't think that very interested in that name as well. Now, if we're looking at Tesla, puppy. Wow. But it looks like worse than it is because we're talking at a 288 to 284 for Tesla. That's nothing. Wow, Apple big drop as well. So hopefully we refill that gap a little bit. When we say big drop, it's still close to the VWAP. Not something I'm going to be trading. IMS is interesting.
50 seconds for the open. I'm gonna take a quick look at NVIDIA. PLTR, I'm looking short probably on PLTR. I actually have an order at 125 to go short.
Okay.
But as I say, I won't be shooting too much. Whatever he wants to do, and I say I will entice to be breaking even. NVIDIA is looking longish, but no, more shorts than long for sure. As well, like maybe 113, 113.50. We have 113.50. No big lots, but like there's everywhere else. Like I mean,
Let's have fun.
enjoy. Good luck.
Enjoy.
I took a little short in NVIDIA. May not work. I just probability wise. Let's see.
Okay.
PLTR, I have an order to go short, but it's at the price I wanted or not. So going for that probably very soon. I know I can shoot it a bit before, but it's just I don't want to be yeah. Okay, PLTR went without me, and that's okay. Say I want a good price, or I don't want it. Okay. I add to Nvidia. Let's
Okay.
see. Nvidia might get me out, but oh yeah, Nvidia is pumping up very crazy. So okay. Yeah. What is this? This is Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia got me out. Probably gonna be looking low on Nvidia. Just let's see what that tape is doing. That tape is very crowded right there. $13.40. 13.40. A little bit 14. if we pull back to 40. Notice that there is a 400 lot at 14. I think it wants to go through. I'm not adding to that trade because the indexes are looking weird.
Yeah.
So you are
I'm
SoFi?
short right now, SoFi, but no. I went long, but it wicked me out.
Mm-hmm.
So SoFi and IMS.
Let's see if PLTR wants to do something. I know that will be this guy.
Holy cannoli, eh? The market is just.
Okay, I got the PLTR loan, and I know I don't believe a lot on it, but hey, lately, if you find out like buying the dip have been working,
Mm-hmm.
so really means nothing. PLTR got me out. I'm about to make a lower low. Come on, Margaret, trust the process. 21.50. Okay.
Wow. Are you in anything?
Nvidia long. but that seems to not be wanting to work. You don't have, like, because I'm about to get PLTR, so I want to see that tape. Yeah, I got PLTR.
Long?
Mm-hmm. I reduced my risk a lot on PLTR because I was looking at the tape, and that tape significantly repelled the 51. So 22 is very heavy right now.
So SPY right now seems to be re-entering.
See that tape on NVDA? Oh yeah, the tape on NVIDIA is tilted toward the upside, but let's not sleep on. Like I just gonna put the next station on NVDA to make sure I take profit there. And it's funny, but it's like 20 cents. So the best case scenario right now is looking like 50. So because that's about 200 and a half. Will be like that. For the case of PLTR, PLTR. Okay, my guy, you have to hold. I did reduce my risk a lot on PLTR, but like right now, 22 is holding good.
Okay.
But once we lose 22, it goes directly to 80. So I hope 80 is able to hold. I should be even breaking even in that trade. I am breaking even. Why? Because I don't want to see it losing 80s.
Good job.
So better to go back in than to. So NVDA is gonna print 1420. That 1420 is the next station, which is ugly enough in my opinion, because it's like right there, like and then there is a bunch of resistance onto the 50. So at the 50, I'm gonna take half. Instead of me waiting for it, I'm just gonna drop off an order right there. I know this is a little bit ridiculous, but it's the new market conditions. So PLTR. Oh my god, what are you doing? 23. 23 is 23. I have to put a line right there. That 23, I have to do the same down in NVIDIA. Yeah, so okay, so following my plan up to now.
Good job on breaking even.
Just in one of them, the other I am still taking a risk.
Very small range for SPY.
Come on guys, you can do better. PLTR about to offer me that. Oui, allô?
Hello, hello.
Ça va?
Bien, vous?
Très bien, très bien.
Bonjour, Zach.
Hello, hello. Sorry, I didn't know I could call you from Skype. That's why.
From where?
I thought Skype wasn't letting me call you.
Yeah, let me see if they removed that thing.
I don't hear you well, but
We hear you well.
You don't hear me well. Where in the Skype?
yeah. But in the live stream is good.
Hey, I can fix that. It's very simple.
Don't ruin your trading for that.
No, it's a separate window. Don't worry. Now you hear me well.
Numbers came in, but they're below.
Yeah, pretty good.
They are below expectations.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. It's the 945, 950. So breaking even on Palantir. Taking a loss on NVDA for no reason, but the NVDA, I think I'm gonna kill the NVDA. Has a lot of support right there, but probably below where the point. But yeah, should be okay. SPY didn't really break through, and Nasdaq is still far from it. I'm gonna be taking the partial from PLTR, like
So how was last week for trading?
for me it was horrible.
Yeah.
I have 3 weeks, like the first week of that 3 weeks I was kind of flat. Then the 2 other weeks I took big losses, so like not only one day, like accumulating is like
And what do you think it is?
Maria and I had a talk about that, and like she actually did some changes like Friday. Like she was pretty much breaking even every time that she can, like, and she did kind of well Friday. So we think it's the market is so like rangy that the stocks are like, for example, like as you have seen, I only trade like most of the time is PLTR and Nvidia. And like in a whole day, it's like a $1 range most of the days. And like basically, if you are very very good and you take the best price, you get $1. But if you get just a decent price, it's like 40 cents, 50 cents. So
And then you hold, right, for the good
Yeah.
price.
exactly. So yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been
Yep.
trading, Zach?
No, I've been doing exams. So now I'm sure. Now I can trade for like almost a month. So that's probably nice.
Nice. Like for example, right now, like I am really debating. Like I think I'm gonna take the partial, even if it like I have the order in. But last time it went like my order for the partial on PLTR is at 122.94, and last time it only print 122.97, but I was not there at that time. It's just like it's kind of not printing higher by the penny. So there we go. I think now it's gonna go. Yeah, there was a big volume at the beginning, and they didn't accomplish much.
So I'm doing the same strategy when I was doing when I quit.
Mm-hmm.
To only go in at 10.
Yeah, yeah, that has a lot of value those days.
If the if the morning is choppy, like,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
So, I got out of Nvidia by mistake.
Oh, damn.
Like I was going to remove. Yeah, I like it was okay. It was.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
So I just gonna go back in MBDA if he offer me that entry again. It was by mistake. I liquidated that. I don't know why I had that mistake. Give him one share at the end.
So I went short on the PLPR. I know it's not 10, but it's well.
Yeah, I got out of PLTR there.
Good
Here
job.
we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
This is the point where Zach say, "Oh, you guys only were missing me."
I like it. We were missing you.
Yeah, that's right.
Your studies went well, Zach?
Yeah, I don't have my grade yet, but should be good.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. It was tough at the end. I wanted to come back here. Like,
Yeah, I bet, eh?
So I went short on PLTR, but I'm trying to add more at 124.
Okay.
I'm close to getting step out.
I will add more to. I have a text from Zach. And Paras. Yeah. Yeah, I put my stop loss at break even on MBDA. And now I add a little bit to PLTR.
Are you sleeping?
No, it's I'm asking the guys like they have been quiet in the training group, and look at that PLTR. I don't know why Zach went short on PLTR, but I know I went short on PLTR because of the he has 2-3 days trying to hold good above 124,
Okay.
and he have been in trouble. And like Friday with the imbalance, that imbalance put it up at 24.11. So, like technically, and I'm gonna do this because why wouldn't I do that? I'm gonna shrink my stop loss. It's
The
late.
problem is SPY is breaking out.
Yeah, SPY is flying right now.
Like one penny of getting step out.
Like Nvidia got me out at break even, right here, and then just so. But it's okay, as Marie and I say, like if the market conditions are changing today, we still have a plan that won't change like that. So breaking even is better than to catch a loss because you didn't know or like
Or there's a snap.
yeah, like yeah, they were crazy algo like kicking in, the wag it down, wag it up,
Exactly.
you get everybody out, and then you just do nothing. So I want to look at that tape on PLTR because, like as I say, like I don't know what really is going on. So we have numbers at 10. So the number that came out, if this trade works, it's gonna be good because this isn't such a big number, but they are important. Well, it's not such a big number. It's the PMIs and our finals PMIs. Do you see that flush toward the downside right there?
Mm-hmm.
So
I got stepped out, then I got back in with a better price.
perfect. We can do it too. I'm about to be breaking even on PLTR. I am breaking even on PLTR. You know, we have that little peak here, like maybe 23 might be a bounce. The 2350, I am early breaking even, but I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna stare at the trade for a little bit, and if you get me out, I will be looking to go back in at a better price. But I am not taking a loss in that one.
Good job. I like that discussion you got with yourself there. Really good job.
Thank you.
And you got a good price, so
What price did you get? Like, I think my price can be. It's not that good. It should be like. Well, I watched it when I averaging. That's why.
I got 123.75.
Okay.
But yeah, you went a bit high. 124 was the best.
Yeah. And I knew that 124.11 was a extreme, but did we really print 124.11? By the penny.
Yeah, I don't think you would get filled with that.
Yeah, exactly. No, like even if he printed, he wouldn't get filled like because the demand there is quite high. But it's just funny that I was able to predict that it was going to print 24.11. It's a averaging, but like it really just touched it and then went down. Breaking even, but I want to take partial, and I missed my opportunity.
You see how at 10 the stock shifted or the market?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, guy.
Like I got in at 9:55, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
and you like chop around until 10, then the move.
It's insane. Hey, as I say, I'm staring at the tray. If he get me out, I am ready to go back in right away, pretty much.
I think SPY needs to break you up.
Toward the downside?
Yeah.
Yeah, with that huge candle that he had like a top and tail, but like a very big top and tail in the 5 minute. Like, that's why you say it, or why did you say it?
No, because I think it looks like PLTR is not that related, but a bit.
Mm.
Like when SPY was going high,
Look at that
PLTR
candle.
tried to go higher.
Yeah.
I think for PLTR to go like lower, SPY needs to break you up. Just did.
Yeah. PLTR gave me the partial.
Nice.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Now I have an order to reload at my entry, if ever you get there. Nvidia, even if it went higher, like it's looking very yucky. Come on, PLTR, you can do better, my guy. Okay. I got it manually. I think he doesn't want to make a higher high. So, yeah, I could do a better job with this. Let's read that tape. How are you doing?
This is like fishtailing and.
Hey, hymns. So I just covered another partial there.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Good job.
I feel so awkward doing this, but it's
How you like your P&L?
no, for sure. But like what I mean is like
It's not your style, right?
it's no, yeah. Like
Exactly.
I like holding for longer, but this is like, oh, there is no way it's gonna get there, and it's like, yeah, choose your fights.
The only reason I'm holding for longer is to cover my loss from the trade before.
Yeah, like that's something. You sound like me
Okay,
right there.
the right mentality.
So I load up some Nvidia. Let's see if that wants to work. Nvidia. Again, like just taking it station to station. That's the plan. But like, oof, that was nasty, Nvidia. 40. Let's see, 1340. 11340 being 1340. Okay, PLTR keep printing. So let's go PLTR. Let's take some more right there. As I say, it's kill me.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Like I have 3 weeks without pressing that thing that much as today.
Hi guys,
Love it.
I'm back.
I love it. Love it.
So I add to Nvidia, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a red trade probably. This is not looking good. If it doesn't bounce from around there, like 113.11,
It's crazy how PLTR is going down. The SPY is
it's pumping up. Yeah.
down. That's good because when SPY is gonna go down, PLTR will go down even more.
Come on, Nvidia. Come on. Show up, my guy.
I took partial there on
On PLTR, nice.
You got your water?
Yes. Thank you.
that guy. I'm driving the Scion again.
Mm-hmm.
What a pleasure. I've been driving a Micro for like 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand you.
The Micro is the first car that is automatic, and when there's a slope that is too steep,
Mm-hmm.
it's going back. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's scary, actually.
yeah. It's like a manual, but automatic.
That's scary.
I didn't know it was possible. So
That's a slippage of your transmission. Oy, oy, oy.
There's a way to fix it, but yeah, I guess they don't do it
Do
from
you
fabric.
want that?
Yeah, it's a simple adjustment. It's just like it's actually a set screw that you adjust, and it fixes that. But yeah,
Yeah.
ideal is that you don't have to do that. Did you say where?
Sorry.
Did you ask anything? No.
What do you mean?
Did you make a question or not?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm out of the field yet. We went above you.
I got out of NVIDIA.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
And I add more to PLTR. What is a spy? That car has a CVT.
I don't know. I don't think so.
What year is it?
Uh, 2018.
Oh yeah, I have a CVT.
Explains.
Huh?
That explains.
Yeah, that explains that for sure.
So the belt is slipping.
Yeah, it could be the belt sleeping. Like let's say if it's something that he originally didn't do, it might be the belt sleeping, but not because it's just because it has been used a bit. So
It's he doesn't have a lot of miles, like kilometers.
And the set screw that I was telling that is just the adjustment. If it's a CVT, it doesn't have that. But yeah, understand you, my guy. Understand you. So hey, let's take another partial right there.
Hit
Ta-da!
it.
Here we go.
When we reload,
Here
Yeah,
comes the money, 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 money.
Look at you.
I'm gonna explain to you now. It's only one tray from here. Trying this EpiPen to be okay. There we go. Yeah, is this tray? It's still the same tray. So partial, add, partial. In here I remove a lot, so it's partial. In here I add like about 25%, and in here I add 50%. So, and here I remove 50%. So it's I have still like 50% of a position. So, because when I here I only had 25 after this one, and then I add 25% more, and then I add like here I have 50, and here 50% more, and here I remove 50. So I'm just gonna try to hold that 50% for if you want to go lower. But if it doesn't go to I should be even breaking even on that trade because I have very good price. Still have
based on my range,
Mm-hmm.
like the next price, if it breaks 122.50,
Mm-hmm.
next range would be at 121.75. That's where I place my take profit.
Mm-hmm. I think let's see, like that price for sure makes sense to me. 21, you said 21.75.
Yeah.
Okay, because there is a big lot that 22.46, and then to get to 21.75 it should be easy, but I have your 21.75 here. For me, it say 121.72.
Yeah, it's approximately.
Yeah, it's okay, cool. So,
And then I have another at 121.50.
okay, yeah, like after that I have nothing until, it sounds crazy, but it's until 19. I went out of Nvidia, you remember? Like I made little because it was almost a break even, but a little bit positive. And look at the crap! Like I was going long. So glad that I got out of it. Yeah, from there I have to be breaking even on BLTR. Well, I have to, like, let's see, like 22.46, 22.50 is a little bit too heavy. So that's gonna cause it to bounce from there. And we have a SPY on Nasdaq making higher highs.
Yeah, long.
You got long, yeah, look at you. So I'm gonna be breaking even on that one.
That stick is really low on SPY and on PLTR.
Yeah,
But it's either way, like either I'm getting step out or if it breaks that bottom, my trade is not good. They go up, it's good.
like I'm thinking I might be able to add and still break even because I don't want to see this trading above the VWAP, let's say. I prefer to be out basically. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do that maneuver. It may flush faster than that, but let's see. Yeah, it's flushing already. It's gonna be slow. That's not gonna go fast from there. Yeah, that bounce from there, bounce, 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 bounce. Get me the feel they wanted. It's right there by the penny. There we go. We got that, and we are breaking even anyways, as I say. Now my price is exactly 123.00.
There's a big fight there. It's going up or down.
Yeah. Like that because like yeah, I shouldn't say that. Like yeah, but like there is a big candle there. It's okay. Ignore whatever I said, my guy. 45. Wait, 45.6, 45.2. Rigetti?
Not doing well today at all. You know what? Can I take a break?
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a little break. We're gonna be back in a bit. So
Yeah, I have the VIP. I'm sick again. Like every midterm or finals, I'm sick. Yeah, everybody at university was like sick or something. So I got stepped out. So how is it going at the IG? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. You went where? Hmm. Hmm. Is it on the wall? It's is it squash? No. Hmm. Ah, yeah. So they can play with the walls. I think. I think. Yeah, but I think it's like tennis, but you can bounce it from the side too because of the plexiglass wall. I've seen video and like when the ball go out of the plexiglass, like it bounce in your zone and out, the guy has to run from the door, then like smash it in the plexiglass. But yeah. Mm. Oh yeah, at Quebec they did the first May. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, when you go play, I would be interested for sure. I have my paddle now. Yeah. Yeah, with my girlfriend. Before we went to Quebec. At Quebec, we didn't play. Uh, Yesterday I played golf. Pretty good. This time I bought a membership at Mary, I'm sure you know it, like Tecumseh. Right. Yeah, like you said the Walmart that you see from Maloney. Yeah, it's more expensive than the other, but it's right. The other was 35 minutes away. Turso.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Yeah, like Turso was Turso had a special price for students. So like the pass for the whole year wasn't that expensive, but like I had to do the road and things like that. So the gas and sometimes I didn't play because I didn't have time. Now it's close, so I think I'm gonna play more. Yeah, pretty nice. Yesterday was my first round of golf without losing a ball. So it's a big thing. That's for what? No, that's the first time. A lot of the time when I was hitting driver, that's where I was losing them in the wood or something. No, my driver was pretty good. Yeah. You're gonna have to try golf for real, DB. What do you mean? Like hobby? Is he retired or is he retired? Or mm, yeah, that's like 4 hours. Yeah, I know what you mean. You work hard. Hmm. Yeah. So before I quit, that's what I did. I remember you were doing good when I was there for. It's not because I don't think it's because of me, but the market was pretty easy to trade. Yeah, the market was really easy to trade when I I quit. So if I want to come see you, Davey, like which day would be the best, let's say, or And if you say like it's better in the weekend at your house, let's say. I know you have a lot to do still. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna make you run, my guy. I'm gonna shoot the ball on each side every time. Yeah, I think you will be better than me. Yeah, I know. No, but I'm sure you got better. Yep. I have to buy new shoes because the other shoes that I use is like was giving me a ampoule, and my feet was hurting. Yeah, to buy ampoule. Oh, yeah. So you're out of everything.
Yeah, like from my friends from BC, the Dominican guy I told you,
Okay.
he created a group where there are other traders, and um, yeah, they have been quiet the last week, but like I think everybody was getting smoke last week, and yeah, I see like
Choppy.
what was that?
It was choppy.
Yeah, because of how choppy that's how like I think. I know that my friend was saying Reddit like people were saying like account blew off and things like that like so
I saw a couple too. I want to go short there, man.
I wanna go short to like my guy like but we have to survive about there like we like probably because it's gonna attempt to make a higher high probably the indexes are popping higher and higher so like let's see if I can see Yeah, 20 probably. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm in with half a size
Nice.
because the 100 EMA and the VWAP are like together.
Mm-hmm.
The stochastic is higher.
Okay.
It's like
I'm gonna go in with the 20. The guy at 20 here, you see, he have where is he? Now he have way less, but he had 60 when I looked at him last time. Oh, pick me up. It didn't get there by the penny.
yeah, I'm out with the side
Yeah.
stop loss.
I haven't got it yet, but you see the RSI doing what I like. Maybe it's gonna print higher high. I'm almost sure that it's gonna get me. But let's see. Come on, buy the penny. I want that price or I don't want it. I got it. So, yeah, like the RSI is very close to be there, but it's not there yet. I played a lot of chess yesterday at night, like before, like when I was trying to fall asleep. And
that makes you fall asleep?
no, I couldn't sleep, and like right away, and like I started playing chess. So I played like 3-4 games. And
That's
then,
what I mean. And that makes you fall asleep? That relaxes you?
no, like no.
Okay, so you couldn't sleep and you didn't want to sleep.
No, I think at some point it does make me sleep,
Really?
but like, especially when like I notice it when I cannot count like 3 positions, like three move ahead. When I cannot do that, I know okay, it's doing, it's working, because at first he like okay, if I do that, he will do that, and then I say damn it, that was like like.
You get smoked. There's a move you didn't see.
Exactly. So then it's like okay now, but like yeah. So but like what I was going to say related to that is like as you are normally like trying to be like 3 or 4 steps ahead, like the RSI here, like you never see me trading RSI normally. Like but what happened? Like this is probably like a memory game that I'm trying to like trading is like at some point and I don't even know if it's like that. It's like a theory, like it's like you see more and more of the movements, and like once you you have like for example here, you remember that I think it was Thursday or Friday. I say I have to come back and check what PLTR did, because the RSI was doing higher highs. And yes, it did higher high, but like the higher high was just indicating what was a good entry to go short. So in here, like I am like let's see, like this is still looking like a short to me at some point. And what I'm trying to say is like let me see if when the RSI made a higher high, it's a better entry than whatever other entry I will be willing to take. Like I was very hesitant. I want to get the 123, but I say no. I see the 120, but even the 120 now we are trading above there. So I look at the RSI almost getting to 85 or 80s.
Topping.
So topping, yeah, like Oh, that's 75. I think the RSI there. So is this gonna be like that? That's the question. Like SPY have like how long? Like that where SPY is doing that little peak here, like that resistance that we see here is Friday's open. That blue line here, you see? It seems to be trying to cross but unable to cross it. So is it really gonna go somewhere? Let's see. But I can see that from the good to go, just the RSI implementation here, this price, this made me get a better price. Like, I don't know if every time I'm gonna be able to follow that discipline, but for sure, I got a better
helped
price.
you.
It helped. This time it helped me.
I like it.
Because when you see, like this is a 1 minute, but when you see in the 5 minute, you see that you are getting a previous stop pretty much. You two are above me on that one and be like beyond, like because Zach is using the stochastic from the good to go,
And for me, it was the RSI.
and you are using the RSI from very long ago. Like up to now, the RSI use that the way I was using the RSI is that like if in the 5 minute I see we are trading above the 50, that I see this is strong, and I was just going with that like maybe a possible long because it was a strong setup, and below the 50 it was short. But as anything, it's not just black and white. It's, you have to really digest it and see what it looks like. SPY tried to break through. Oh my goodness.
What's a, oh my goodness.
This thing is printing higher. Don't go. Please don't go.
So what are you in, Davey?
I'm PLTR short. With a lot of doubts. I'm happy-ish with my entry. It's just like I didn't notice that my stop loss is right at the opening price. And is that a price that can be retested? It's a for sure. And Like I think, like I can de-risk it and like let's say, yeah, it's already in the move. So I'm trying to de-risk the position. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to do that. No, it's not. It's gonna get me out probably. I don't know what to say. This went by the penny. Again,
Wait, where?
like the high of the candle is 123.67. My stop loss is 123.70. 3 cents from getting me. But now now it's manifesting. So if I am right in whatever I did as an analysis, now we should just keep going lower. I don't know. Did you get that trace act too or not?
No, but I was looking for it, but I think I'm done.
Okay.
A bit down, but it was because of I traded before 10.
Okay. Don't go. Baila como Juana la cubana.
I'm all over the place.
How can I help?
Oh, no.
Not that I am doing fantastic, but today better than the last few weeks for sure.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I'm gonna have to look a little bit better on how the RSI is calculated, like because like even with the volatility at the open, it doesn't seem to go bizarre at the open. Like I mean, like yes, you still would take a false break in this long here,
Okay.
which I actually. Like, let's say in Nvidia what it did. Yeah, you see, like Nvidia, like when it was overextended, it did went like 90, pretty much. But that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't go far beyond that. Like, I mean, like, this is what I don't know what number is that, and it doesn't tell me. But like, uh, I know if this is 75, this probably is like above 80 for sure. So above 80 is crying higher, and that's in the 1 minute. Like, if you were looking for short, like, once it did a higher price but a lower RSI there, it's like, Hey, let's do a little bit of tape reading. The tape, very quiet right now. My favorite participant in PLTR don't seems to be there today. Like, we can see when he's there for sure because of the size that he utilized. So maybe he was there earlier and I didn't look for it. But right now 124 have 250 lot, and 122.50 have 35 lot. Yeah, 122 have 282 lot. So we're gonna go probably one or the other, and like, yeah, they are close. Like, the distance between one and the other seems to be similar. Like 124, it will be 124.70 cents, or 122. Yeah, 122 is a little bit farther, let's say, but this thing is not looking that strong. So okay, RSI going back up. Yeah, the 124 is loading it up to 478. SPY is trading above the previous resistance, but it's gonna find the trend resistance at around 565.40. We are basically just 30 cents from there on SPY, so I wouldn't expect PLTR to make a higher high while SPY is running into resistance. Basically around here. Like, it have been suffering already, like a lot at the opening price from Friday and here. So unless there is a big push due to something I am not aware of, like Donald Trump getting the mic, it could be. So unless something like that happen, I don't see PLTR going too far. Like, you have to go out there. You're gonna wait a little bit, my guy. Okay, I'll be back, Dumbo. Yeah, 1 second.
One second, I'm coming back, guys. 1 sec, I'm coming back.
Right.
Back.
Everybody's back at the same time.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
That PLTI is gonna get me out almost for sure. And like, I sleep on adjusting my position, and I know I should do that a long ago, but actually I'm just gonna have the order ready in case.
Which one you're looking at, Davey?
I'm PLTR, but like the problem I see is that the price I have, like the stop loss I have, is at a point that is too fishy. So like right there, like I should be say liquidating half and adding it at a higher price.
Okay.
Let's see if I do it. So okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do it apparently. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the whole position. Yeah, didn't have time to adjust the whole position, so just got me out. Wah, wah, wah. And now let's see. Yeah.
in any trade?
I'm insured on PLTR 2385.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's not that I think he couldn't reach me, but I'm more quiet with the price for sure.
Okay.
It's gonna depend a lot on what SPY decides to do and Nasdaq, because they are both trading above the opening range. Especially the SPY is really flying. Like, it took a dip, but like if you see a SPY here, like he had trouble a couple times before he got there. Like, this is opening Friday, and this is the height of the high of the chain is here. He started having trouble a little bit before, so I didn't like the fact that it didn't touch this line, because normally it accumulates force before getting into the actual level, just accumulating a little bit more force to really break through in one shot. So, but if you lose, let's say like probably, if a SPY lose like that or one of those two, we might be on the driving seat for the short. But keep it nimble, because anything can happen there. Like,
Well said.
such a low volume. Like, what was the volume in the 15 minute for the SPY? Yeah, very low. 2.3 million. So, oh my goodness. You know, Zach, in the BRZ, I have the same leak that you had for after the catalytic converter. Like, well, the little flex pipe, the gasket.
Yeah, the flex pipe broke.
No, the flex pipe didn't broke, but the gasket is.
My flex pipe broke. That's what happened.
Yeah, but after you fix it, you remember like you had the gasket problem.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm having that gasket problem, and I hope it's not broke the pipe. It doesn't look broke, but yes, it's making that funny noise.
The guy that fixed it was saying those pipes break easily, like after like you drive it for like 5 years and it's breaking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually what they have as a warranty, like about 5 years.
Is that typical for all vehicles?
I think Toyota is the exception. But our car technically is Toyota too, so.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to take off. Yours is just a gasket. Take off the old header.
Yeah,
If you have a lift, it's okay.
I remember your pain expression there.
Okay.
You
I
what?
took it off like 3 times.
When he took it off, he was telling me how hard it was. And because you are
Yeah, like
bended
this.
there,
There's
it's
one bolt. There's one bolt that is connecting to the mid pipe. That is like, I don't know why they put it there. It's like at an angle. So the bottom bolt is like really accessible. But the other one is like, oof. Like you need
you are all
you
twisted
need
like this. Under the
you
car.
need a swivel thing for the ratchet. Sorry.
The hardest one on that one, I think, the hardest one I did, I think it was in a Mitsubishi Lancer.
Hmm.
That was the worst.
These are on the side of the motor, right?
Yeah, similar, like ours is on the side, like let's say, but the Mitsubishi was in the back.
Yeah,
Like,
but our on the bottom. Like the bolt to get it out is on the bottom.
it's like no, it's not right at the bottom. It's like
Yeah, it's on the side, but it's like if you get under the car,
mm-hmm.
you see the bolt on the border.
Yeah, yeah. But like the top bottom, like because it's no, they are not flat like that. They are one up, one down. And the one that I say is hard is the one that is on top.
Okay.
PLTR seems to be wanting to go higher, and I see a Spy was pushing there too. But we are trading higher. Mm.
Are they in the group chat?
The guys, yeah, they are alive.
Do the guys you're talking about the stream too?
No, no, they and they trade futures instead of stocks. But
Yeah, it's different.
yeah, but yeah, no, they don't. We just share information and like yeah, like uh, talk to each other about like how we are doing and all those things. But like okay, PLTR. Let's see. Any TV show that you're watching now, Shaq?
I need to finish Breaking Bad,
You haven't finished Breaking Bad? Aye, aye, aye.
but I'm I don't know which season, but I have a lot left.
Okay.
I did not find it. That's season 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the last season. So the beginning of season. Have you listened to the movie Interstellar?
It's my it's my favorite movie. I have watched it like I don't know how many
110
times,
times?
but that's actually my favorite movie.
I watched it the other day for the first time. I don't know why I didn't watch it before.
Yeah, there is coming a second one. Like they are making a second one, and probably coming between next year and the year after.
Do you like it?
That guy, it's a masterpiece. It's like
I wouldn't accept less than that as a comment.
Yeah, it blows your mind.
Like, I remember my reaction when it clicked in my head that he was like, I don't want to spoil.
You're
No, well, no, we all
have
saw
we
it.
have both watched.
Yeah,
like
we
I literally
saw
watched
it.
it so many times, and Marie watched it.
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if someone's watching it and the stream, that's like when you figure out at the beginning he was his father. Like,
Yeah. Himself sending a message. Like that's something it's funny because just yesterday I was talking with Marc Antoine about that, and in the second one, like because you know they have some embryons like in the other planet that I don't remember right now, like and they have yeah, like what is the next story going to be about? Because like they
have a colony at the end.
exactly
Colonizing?
yeah like. Yeah, but do you think it's gonna be about that? About the colonial?
I don't know. Yeah, like yeah. But you feel like it's really a movie that was thought. Like the girl just being named Murphy.
Yeah.
Like you know Murphy's Law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Murphy's Law. Yeah.
You thought of that too?
Yeah. So
Yeah. Freaking nice.
I said to my parents to watch it. They didn't watch it. But I don't know if they will like it.
Yeah, like I guess the hardest part for anybody watching that first is like it's 2 hours and 57 minutes, or 53, I think it is.
Yeah, Joe found it too long.
But yeah, it's
I remember when I was young, like I loved space.
yeah, like NASA and things like that.
Like also like black hole, wormhole.
When you were young.
Yeah.
Younger.
I wanted to become an astrophysicist.
When you were younger. What happens
Like-
exactly is that you're so young, you know, like it's
At one point, I'll get old and I'll be able to say that.
Yes, correct, but not now.
No, no.
No, you're not there now. But you are correct. And one day you will be able to say, when I was young.
like I guess it's just a limitation of like I was trying to say, oh, when we were younger.
Mm.
But like, can we say young? Like because like, and we like I don't know, like yeah, for a teenager, like I know you're not a teenager, but like what I mean is like you see how like the time go by faster when you are younger,
Mhm.
and like well faster like.
I find
The
it slower.
perception is faster.
No, slower.
Yeah,
You'll see when you get older.
I find it slower too.
Yeah, it's slower when
And-
you're younger. A lot slower.
yeah?
A lot.
There's
So
a-
if you think
there's a
that right
theory
now
on
it's
that.
fast, oi, hold on to your book.
There's
You're
a
in-
theory on that too. Like
Mhm.
when you learn a lot of things, like when you're young, you learn a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the time is passing slower.
Oh God, the summers last forever when you're younger. Now it's blink of an eye. No, if you think that right now, though, oh, buddy, you're in for a ride.
I find they go very, very fast right now. Like,
But yeah, that movie was pretty good. Go back to that.
It's not a new movie, so what drawn you to it, Zach?
It's like I saw like I guess I don't know. I saw videos on
Okay.
Instagram, but it didn't spoil me. It was just videos and
Oh,
when I
shorts?
was shorts.
Okay.
And when I was studying, I remember listening to the Cornfield music
yeah,
called Cornfield Chase.
yeah.
That's the music of the movie. Yeah, the back in the back that was in Interstellar
Like,
Eclipse. And one of my friends said like, "Oh, you didn't listen to it? It's one of the best."
yeah, it's so nice. Nice that you like it. I didn't know you like space before. Like, that's something I learned now from you. Like,
Yeah, when I was young, I wanted to become a astrophysicist.
he said it again.
A what?
An astrophysicist. Yeah.
Physicist.
Astrophysicist?
Yeah.
Nice.
But there's not much job in that. So
Well,
Wow,
I
wow.
think it could be a lot of jobs now.
yeah,
Oh, I didn't like what I was going to say. I didn't know if you know that when that movie was made, we didn't have the first picture. We didn't have pictures of a black hole yet. So they when they were real scientists like with I forgot the name of that guy. But like they want to replicate, like they want to say theoretically talking, like how those black holes supposed to look like. And,
yeah, and it took like 300 something days to render
yeah, it's oof.
just to
Amazing.
make the scene of like 30 seconds.
Look at you both.
There is because Neil, the scientist that was behind all the technicality of the movie, he's one of the of Neil deGrasse Tyson friends. So they have dedicated a couple episodes of Star Talk to
Oh, really?
the movie, yeah, because
No.
yeah, and he has a book about the movie. It's yeah, it's very nice. Yeah,
I saw a video.
Mhm.
I saw a video of a guy saying like a scientist saying that the movie is really real. The only thing that is not realistic with the movie is like the biologist on the planet, like that was Earth. Like it would be really, like it would be much easier to biologically change the plants to grow,
Mhm.
food to grow, than to go into space, into a black hole, and finding another planet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the story wouldn't be too excited, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
But like, and it depends a lot because like you see how like the global warming have been worse than what we were expecting like 10 years ago. Like there are real numbers about like our oxygen levels and all those things. Like so, like the proportion of this, and like let's say if they start accelerating that fast, probably we will run in that type of divergency where like what will be easier to do, but like yeah, like up to now we are far from there, but like uh like science, like the whole science community have been like in the time in the global warming, they have been behind by a lot. I mean, so like I don't know if you know that last year was the record high temperature of the planet from
Yep.
the last like we don't
Since
have
the
any
last
data yet since
since the last ice age, they figured.
yeah, but nothing that we like collect the data before. Like,
No,
it was
historically
just-
it's the highest, but they figure since
Mhm.
the last ice age.
so it's not looking good. And like yes, you can have people that say, "Oh yeah," it's like because it's true, it could be natural, but like what you need to know, like even if it's natural, there is a contribution that we make to that little natural thing, and like
Oh God, yeah.
what happened when COVID and all those things that you want more evidence than that, like the fact that you had everybody locked down that reflects an improvement, but then not even 3 years after we make it even worse. So it's like when people like Maria and I have talked about this a lot, and like for example myself, when I am working out regularly, when I come back to be like not working out and not taking care of myself, my body is less tolerant to crappy things, you know, like so what I'm saying, like in our nature, like we left a print, and once we improve it, like there is like a threshold where it's just like terrifying, like at the end, like the scientists are really doing the work on it, but yeah, is the planet gonna be able to go back to the point that we were not taking care of ecologic style life and all those things where, you know, like, by the way, like it's just because we keep talking about those things. You know what I find out, and this is a concern I have related to that subject. You know, SpaceX, they're gonna have the like what was that? Let's see. Let me not talk from memory because sometimes I am not that good. But they're gonna be like shipping things to one place to the other by rocket, but internally. So, did you hear about that?
What you mean internally?
Yeah.
They're gonna they're gonna. It's like it will be like plane, but in our high atmosphere.
Exactly, but it's gonna be by
By rocket.
rockets. So like, do you know how much fuel and like thing is like the contamination of that compared to like to a regular plane? Like, I know the load is way bigger, but like
Oh, you mean from what they use? Yeah,
so
ginormous.
this is SpaceX.
Yeah, they were saying you can go anywhere on Earth in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. So I guess that's why that's the advantage of it. Could you imagine instead of you waiting from something to China for 2 weeks, it's like you get it in 30 minutes.
If they would be able to develop a different fuel.
Amazon will be able to charge you Amazon Prime Plus. You haven't
How about
clicked yet?
on rocket?
Okay, Amazon
Rocket
Prime.
shipment.
Yeah. So
It's already 42, my guy.
oof. Yeah, we have been talking a lot.
Yeah.
you still in the trade, DB?
Yes, I am. Yeah, that rocket information thing, I'm gonna have to look for it later. Yeah.
Because as high as you go as well, right? You're able to go faster because you don't have hair resistance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I was looking
Less
for
fuel
was the
comfort.
release because I was reading that, but it's like, and the question I had is like, is it more pollution or less?
Take off more.
More.
To maintain speed after, less. But I don't know if total, it would be.
It will be less, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if total would be less.
So for anybody watching there, we're gonna be wrapping this up, and basically I only traded PLTR and Nvidia today. I did a little bit better today for sure. Like I gave away a little bit in this short here, but I still believe in the short. I think this thing is yeah, especially with the SPY pulling back the way it's pulling back. I think it's just a matter of time for PLTR to give away a little bit more of what it have gained. But I'm gonna try to be nimble on it. Like yeah, let's say like this is very far from my stop loss for now, so I guess at some point, like I know it's moving a little bit, couple cents against me, but I think I'm gonna be having to choose if I want to just reduce the risk, break even, or hold. Like I could hold, like expecting it to be a way bigger trade, and like I still will be risking profit in there, but like yeah, I'm gonna make peace with that later. For now, as I say, like in Nvidia, yeah, I'm red, not by a lot on Nvidia, but I am red on Nvidia. So I basically went short, add to the short, and took a loss. Those are the unnecessary loss that I have been talking, that I have to fix, because like my stop loss should be right here. And if you rewatch the streaming, like you will see that I say right there, like I should be out of this trade, and I was just hoping to get out at a better price, and hey, I just took it at the wrong price. Then I went long at a bad price and took a loss. Went long at a decent price and broke even. And then I went long, add to the long, broke even again, and that's why the loss in there is really insignificant, but yes, still red name in both directions. So when we look at PLTR, here's that we are green, and I am green both. I'm green long, green short on PLTR. So yeah, I went long, took a loss, then went long again, partial, all out. No, wait for the last one, not. So this is partial and all out. And then I went short, add to the short. No, yeah, okay, my bad. I keep being confused with that. Yeah, that's it. Short, add to the short, partial, add to the short, partial again, add to the short. No, partial, add to the short, add, this is the add of 50%. And then partial again, add to the short, partial again, add to the short. Got out. That was I got out at break even. That was my average entry at that time. So that was a very profitable trade. And then I went short, took a loss, and it's basically the same trade. I took a short and I am going lost. My target is somewhere around 122. Like, I don't know how easy it's going to be to get to 122, but I think 122 and I'm answered for the day. But yeah, as I say, better day than previously. I'm happy with my trading today. It doesn't matter how it ends. I have been really reducing the risk. I have been breaking even whenever I can. I took so much partial in this trade, and I add to it that I feel uncomfortable with that. But like I have to make peace with that. Like, I mean, it's exactly what I have denial to do, because I am read and why I am read most of the days last 3 weeks. But hey, if that's the game, let's do it. So let's see how we do like that.
I love
So
it.
yeah, that's everything from me today. Mary, would you like to add something or
Not
to share
really.
anything?
For me, it was I was trading SMC HIMS.
Hymns?
HIMS kept going long. Was not patient. Kept obviously not implementing what we said we were going to. Taking the full loss with my break even. No, I wasn't breaking even because I wasn't waiting for the right price. So I got smoked, and smoked again. So then I started to trade my P&L, which did not go well. So tomorrow, we hope that tomorrow's going to be a better day.
Perfect. So,
And what about you, Zach?
Zach?
Traded a bit before at 956. Or 956, I traded a bit. Got stepped out once. Then waited at 10. Got short on TLTR. Got short. Pretty good trade. Then I tried after that a couple more like long. It didn't work, so I'm like 2 hours down, but I'm pretty happy. It still
Good
work
control.
at 10.
Yeah, like
If I only keep it simple at 10 and everything, it could work.
nice. Yeah, it's like
Got a bit risky.
Sorry?
I got a bit risky today, so
Okay.
I'll fix that.
I have a couple weeks without trading, so hey, it's normal that to be a bit rusty, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, we're gonna be here tomorrow, and yeah, that's everything for today. I'm gonna be checking the numbers for this week because I'm pretty sure that we have more important numbers coming out. It's just I didn't have the time to check those news, but yeah, big earnings reports like from many companies that I know some of them, but I didn't pay that much attention. But basically, if we look at the SPY, where SPY is trading right now, like yes, we are trading about that 555, which was my threshold for hey, look for long now. But all the candles, the 3 candles we have up to now have been really shrink. Like we used a nice volume to escape the 555, but like then it's like these 3 candle here, like they are not that big. I mean, like I don't know, it's really people like buyers probably step out, and you hear a lot in Bloomberg and things like that, like a bunch of investors are not willing to take certain risk because the volatility is gonna be opening up, and like it's not something that is as easy to manage. So because there is a lot of uncertainty yet on the tariff situation. Like, what is the thing? We're gonna get a deal soon. Well, but the deal is not done yet, and in average they say that a deal to be done having like 6 months to a year to be really clear what we are up to.
Wow.
So
In Trump's world, it's 24 hours. So
yeah, but like even with taking in consideration Trump's word, like China is not really negotiating right now, and even like the trade deal with India is taking forever,
yep.
and he have 2 weeks saying, "Oh yeah, we are narrowing nearing a trade
Agreement.
deal with and even that haven't happened." So Ukraine didn't get solved in 24 hours. So yeah, so keep nimble, keep watching, and like. The last thing I'm gonna say to close it up is that today, because I am keeping an eye in the volatility and the put-call ratio for SPY, or not SPY, the actual S&P 500. And I was saying last week that from the days that I have been doing poorly, I was noticing that the open interest was being reduced by a lot. And like the volume and everything. Well, today we invert that again. but the volume is not there yet. So we're gonna have to keep watching and being nimble, as I say. But let's see, like the fact that the volume and the openings ratio are invert again, probably we're gonna do a little bit better. But let's see, it's something I'm looking at. I am not that familiar with. But yeah, so I hope everybody have a good day. Yeah, we will see you tomorrow. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
There.